Welcome back everyone. So in this video I'm going to be taking a look at a weapon that I've had for a long time now, and that is the Imago Loop, aka the Year 2 Fatebringer. I've had this weapon for months now, nearly since the launch of the Taken King, and I kinda just forgot that I had it. I just left it sitting in my vault to collect dust, but recently I decided to take this thing out and start using it again because it's actually a really good PvE handcannon, so I thought I'd talk a bit about it in this video. Now this weapon is a strike exclusive weapon, meaning it can only drop from specific strike bosses. It can only drop from the Undying Mind, or if you're on PlayStation, it can also drop from the Echo Chamber, which is the PlayStation exclusive strike that came with the Taken King. And there's actually a way of farming the boss in the Echo Chamber, which involves glitching the boss. Thankfully I got really lucky with the perks on my first and only Imago Loop. Firstly, mine has triple tap, rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine, which is a really nice perk to have for PvE. It means 3 headshots will give you 1 extra round in the mag, so with an initial magazine size of 10, you could potentially gain an extra 4 rounds assuming you land all headshots, which kind of makes up for the magazine size of hand cannons. Although I would have preferred something like Outlaw to really make this thing more like Fatebringer, since triple tap isn't really as beneficial on hand cannons as it is on sniper rifles. Then for my second perk, I got Firefly. Precision kills with this weapon cause targets to explode. Now this is the money shot right here. Firefly was one of the perks that made Fatebringer the weapon that it was, and it's a highly sought after perk on hand cannons, so my Imago Loop is halfway to being a true Fatebringer. It just needed Outlaw instead of triple tap for the full Fatebringer effect. Firefly isn't particularly useful in PvP, but in PvE it's an excellent perk for its ability to take out groups of low tier adds. Plus it's just a really fun perk to use, being able to pop a single thrall or dreg in the head and wipe out the rest with a single shot. Finally, for the other perk options in the middle column, I got Snapshot, High Caliber Round, and Will of Light. Now for this I usually switch between High Caliber Round and Will of Light. High Caliber Round is okay because it allows me to stagger some of the larger enemies, so that's what I use for general PvE, although I would have preferred something like Rifle Barrel to increase the range. Will of Light increases the amount of damage you do to taken enemies, which I actually really like to use. I don't know how much of a boost this gives you, but it's just a nice bonus, so it's one I use in any activity involving the Taken. It's just a nice bit of bonus damage that makes every round a bit more effective. So I'm extremely happy with those perks. It's no god rule, but it's still an outstanding weapon for PvE. Triple tap and Firefly go really well together because it means this weapon benefits a lot more from headshots. I'm gaining bonus rounds from triple tap, so with each magazine I'm able to do more damage and I don't have to reload as much, and then the splash damage from Firefly is either killing nearby enemies or at least weakening them, so I'm able to do a lot more DPS with this hand cannon. Aside from its perks, the Imago Loop was designed as a tribute to the Fatebringer, which you can tell by the design of the gun, it looks exactly like Fatebringer, and it's even got the Vex theme with the red lights on it. The only difference is that the gun is now white, as opposed to that bronze colour that all the Vault of Glass weapons had, which I think looks really cool in white. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you've got this weapon, let me know in the comments below and tell me what perks yours has. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you next time.